Yo everyone, it is KrushTheDeveloper back with another awesome tutorial for y'all. Now before we start, I am almost at 100 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and make sure you put post notifications on so you don't miss any of my tutorials. Alright, now let's get started. So I know what you're thinking. I know what a tool is. I'm talking about a tool in Roblox Studio. A tool in Roblox Studio is a user-generated item that can be equipped by the player. So we can start by going to the workspace and adding a tool. So we'll click this plus button next to this workspace and type in tool. And there you go. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where is it? Well, it's not here yet. But if we add a part, and then we select this and drag it into the tool inside the Explorer, we can now select that tool and see that our tool is right here. So we can drag it around, resize it. It's going to resize on all axes because it's the tool section, but if you go in the part, yeah, you can do that. But anyways, you have your tool right here. So what you can do to put it in the player's backpack is drag it straight to the starter pack, not starter player, starter pack, which will automatically replicate the tools that are in here to the player's backpack when the game starts. So if we start the game, we have the tools right here, and in our backpack, we have the tool right here. So it's actually in our backpack, so I put it right here. See, it's gone. If I put it in the backpack, put it in the backpack, it's back. So, and now we can go ahead and press 1 to equip it, but then this happens. I know what you're saying. Why is this happening? Well, we haven't named the part that we want to hold handle. This is very important. We need to name the part that we want to hold in our tools handle. And there can only be one part named handle. And by the way, it has to be spelled exactly like this. And you have to make sure that your tool is not anchored. Want to see what happens when it's anchored? Yeah, this happens. You're stuck in this position. You can't move anywhere unless you're unequipped. So I can just do this, and you can see I'm stuck here. I can't move anywhere until I unequip, and that's not how we want our tool to be. So we're going to go ahead and unanchor this thing. There. Now if we go ahead and play, we'll go ahead and equip our tool. And as you can see, we're no longer stuck on a fixed position, and we can move around we want. So we want to customize this. We don't want to just be holding the block, right? So you can make it however you want. I'm going to make a hammer. So I'm going to go ahead and start by just resizing it like this, and then I'll resize it like this, and then I'll go ahead and go up a bit, and then I'll just go ahead and duplicate this part, go up, and then go up a little bit again, and then hold control so I can resize on both sides, and do the exact same thing over here, and then just shorten this thing up. And there, I have a basic hammer right here. The last thing I need to do is just customize it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the material. So right here is going to be the hammer part. We'll have the handle. Right here, I'm gonna change this to let's see. I'll say wood. So I'll make this color that's good. And I'll go ahead and change this material right here of the hammer part. I will make it metal, and there you go. It already looks good. So we can now go ahead and run the game. Oh shoot, I forgot to do one more thing. I have to put this inside the starter pack. And then when we go ahead and run the game, and then we have our handle right here. And, what's going on here? Seems like we forgot to add something. That's right, a weld constraint. We need to attach our parts to something called a weld constraint, which will attach our parts. So we'll type in weld constraint. Right here, we'll select this. Right here, we can joint two parts. So we'll select part 0. We'll click this blank box right here next to part 0. You see this thing right here next to my cursor? We're going to select an instance there. This instance is going to be the hammer part. Actually, it's going to be handle, and then the next one is going to be the hammer part. We now have our joint right here, our two tools connected. So if we select our weld constraint, we can see that our two tools are connected. So if we go into the starter pack and click play again, we equip the tool, and we now have our hammer like this. But there's just one more problem. This is not positioned well. I want it to be a different way. Well, there's a plugin that allows you to do that. Say hello to Tool Grip Editor, a plugin made by Ego Moose that allows you to rotate and move your part. So what I can do is I can go ahead and just turn it right here like this, and I can press Z and then move it up. And you could also choose how many studs the block will move, tool will move. So I can press T, I choose 0.2 studs and 1 stud, so it can move like this, and 0 studs, so it can move freely like this, and 0.2 studs, so it moves like this. But yeah, so I think this looks good right now. So once you're done, you click the plugins, and then you click Tool Grip Editor, you close it off, and there, it is now set. So if you click play, and go here, and we equip our tool, as you can see, it is positioned and rotated just like how we did it inside the Tool Grip Editor. And that is Introduction to Tools. I hope this video was really helpful. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, put post notifications on, and leave a comment below. I hope this tutorial helped. Again, see y'all